And, with different species of snakes, birds, whatever.
Yes.
Can you imagine that kind of environment? And with 8 souls. Now, you imagine what made these animals not to eat each other and not to eat these people. What was that?
It was God himself.
Uh-huh.
He had to shut their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was God who shut the mouths of those animals.
Yes.
Because the lion did not look at the zebra as food. The snake did not have to bite the man.
Yes.
God had to shut their mouths. God was watching over them in that ark.
Yes.
But you see, when we're going to talk about the ark, we're just going to pick a few things that we're going to relate to today. What is going to happen? What is going to happen after?
Exactly. We are relaying it to what should we be doing in the ark, in the lockdown, that will transition us into the kind of life that we want to live after the COVID, after this pandemic, after this flood.
Yes, ma'am.
It's what we are centering on, because I believe there is no way we are going to live something that we have not planned for,
yes, ma'am.
Something that we've not talked about,
yes, ma'am.
Something that we have not really envisaged.
Yes, ma'am.
I can imagine it's time for us to rediscover ourselves. Yes. You know what? I was watching a clip, and some people are all over the world, in some parts of the world, were already demonstrating.
Yes.
They were saying, I want to get out of home. I'm tired of staying at home. I want to go back to school. I want to go back to work. But they don't know the nature of the flood we are in.
Yes.
They don't know how high it is.
Yes.
They don't know the ground of this pandemic we are in.
Yes.
And it has, I can tell you, in Noah's time, it took them almost a year.
Yes, it did.
Almost a year for the water to be abated.
Yes.
Almost a year.
Yes.
Now, for us, we're just beginning. And now, you're tired of staying at home. You want to go back to school. What is it that you're going to do? What do you want to do? Have you thought of something that you want to do that is going to transition you into the next kind of life? I mean, talk to people about that.
I can imagine what really happened in the ark. Noah convincing his wife, convincing the sons, and the sons convincing the and their children, and maybe their in-laws.
Yes.
Now, they are going to be, they are being locked up in the ark. Noah told them there's going to be a flood. But they do not know the magnitude of the flood. I can imagine how disturbed Noah's people became. They became arrogant. They became ruthless. They did not want to be told what to do. But I believe in the ark, God gave Noah wisdom. He said, if you trusted my God and came into the ark, you need to trust him fully.
Yes.
Communication had started.
Yes.
They needed to communicate.
Yes.
And that is what we are supposed to do right now. Yes. Because we are being told there's a lot of domestic violence in homes.
Yes.
That means there is lack of communication.
Yes.
But right now, Daddy, Mommy, sit down. Do not look at the faults of your friend or your partner. Begin helping them out of the faults they are in, rather than picking on every small thing. Right now, some parents are stressed out because they do not know what to do. They do not know what the food they are going to eat. Begin planning. If you've been having 3 meals in a day, you're having bread, milk tea, dry tea,
Eggs.
cake, eggs for breakfast. Cut it down. Have bread and tea.
Yes.